Hi friends, in the last session we have observed that to check type of characters present in the given string and checking starting and ending part of the strings. Okay, these two concepts we observed as part of in the last session, right? So how to check starting and ending of the strings means is dot starts with and s dot ends with. Next, how to check a type of characters present in the string means these are the things by using we can know. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about another concept is nothing but list. Okay, list data structure, list data structure, list data structure, list data structure. So normally list means if we want to represent a group of objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved. Okay, where duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved, then we should go for list. Okay, observe one more time. If we want to represent a group of objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved, then we should go for list. If we want to represent a group of objects group of objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved insertion order is preserved. If you want to represent a group of objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed, insertion order is preserved, then we should go for list. For list. Okay, where duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved, then we should go for list. List supports heterogeneous objects also. Heterogeneous genius objects also. Heterogeneous hetero heterogeneous objects. GENGOUS heterogeneous objects. Next, list is dynamic. List is dynamic based on our requirement. Our requirement, we can increment or decrement the size. Decrement the size. List is dynamic based on our requirement. We can increment or decrement the size. Okay. Next, fourth point. List elements placed in square brackets. Okay, list elements placed in square brackets. List elements are placed in square brackets. Okay, square brackets and with the comma separator. Comma separator. Next point. List supports indexing. List supports indexing and slicing also. Okay, list supports indexing and slicing. So indexing and slicing. List supports indexing and slicing. Indexing is supports positive and negative. List supports indexing and indexing support positive and a negative. Positive means left to right. Positive means left to right. Negative means right to left. Right to left. Next, okay. So now observe each and every point clearly. First, creation of list. How to create a list? How to create a list? How to create a list? How to create a list means so I'm telling that list is list elements placed in square brackets with a comma separator. Okay, list elements places in square brackets with a comma separator. ls is equal to within square brackets, okay, within square brackets 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50 comma 60. Okay, I'm taking some elements in the list within square brackets and with the comma separator. Okay, simply we can say that this is a list. Okay, this is a list. Okay, as of now first just keep on this hold. ls is equal to, I want to show how to create a list. Okay, I want how to create a list. How to create empty list. Okay, how to create an empty list. Now observe the points carefully. How to create an empty list means so this is the way, first way. Okay, this is the first way. Print type of l. Print type of l. Now first observe this is what type of l. Okay, here I have taken ls. If you observe here, first one is a list. So this is the first way of creation list. Okay, this is the first way of creation list. First way. This is the first way of creation list. First way. So coming to the second way. Here I am taking ls is equal to list of list. Okay. So by using this way also we can create a empty list. Observe here. If you observe here, list. Okay. By using this way also we can create a list. These are empty lists. Okay. These are empty lists. See, first why I am explaining this concept means we can create a list normally by using this way. But I want to highlight how can we ways how many ways we can create a list. How to create how to create empty list means by using two ways. By using two ways we can create a list. We can create a list. Empty list. Sorry. By using two ways we can create a empty list. Okay, so now the second point. Okay, we observed that how to create a empty list, right? So according to this theory, now observe the points one by one. Now observe here, I'm taking a list, inside some elements. List is represented in square brackets and elements are separated by comma. So first one is satisfied. Okay, first one is satisfied. I'm printing that L also. Okay, for your safe reference purpose, I'm printing the type of L also. Printing for your reference, I'm printing the type of L also. I'm printing list and type. Okay, list elements places in square brackets and with comma separator. Okay, so 2 points are completed. Next, represent group of objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed, insertion order is preserved. Okay, group duplicates are allowed, insertion order is preserved. Observe here, I'm taking 10 comma 20 comma 30, 40. Okay, I'm taking duplicates also. Okay, duplicates are here there, but insertion order in which way I have given the same elements, in the same way elements are going to be placed. Observe the output now. If you observe here, the elements in which way I have given 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 10, 20, 40, 50. The same way elements are available and the type of thing is a list. Okay. So the next thing here, the thing is we are observing with the values. Okay. So the next point, what here it is there, what is there here, list supports heterogeneous objects also. Heterogeneous means a different type of objects. Okay, different type of objects. If you observe here, I'm taking a string, and I'm taking true boolean value, and I'm taking float 10.26 to 36. If I run this one, so this one also will be fine. Okay, if you observe here, the same thing, insertion order is preserving. Okay, there is no any issue in the code. Okay, clear, right? So this is the way we can create a list, and in this way we can process the elements also, right? Next, so we we have completed that first point with respect to group of objects as a single entity, duplicates observed, and insertion order. Okay, I have given heterogeneous means a different type of objects. Okay, different type of objects, list is dynamic. Based on our requirement, we can increase or decrease the size. Okay, there is one concept to manipulation, list manipulation functions. I will explain there. Okay, list manipulation function, there I will explain how to increase the size and decrease the size. Okay, list elements places in square brackets with the comma separator. Okay, this one also completed. List supports indexing and slicing. Indexing supports positive and indexing supports positive and positive means left to right, negative means right to left. Okay, so already we observed that in the last session where I have explained string concept. Okay, here observe here the same thing. What I am doing, ls of ls of 1, ls of 1, ls of 1, ls of 1, and ls of minus 1. Okay, instead of I'm taking all this, I will take only few elements. With respect to paint, you will get clarity. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay, so now observe. Now observe, this is nothing but 0. This is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, I'm taking list. Inside these elements are 10, 20, 30, 40. First, if I'm asking ls of 1 means what element it is going to give? Element it is going to give 20. Okay, here it is going to give 20, hash 20. So minus 1 means 40. Minus 1 means 40. Clear? So here observe the first case whether they are correct or not. Okay, 20, 40. Okay, our assumption is right. Okay, list supports indexing means positive and negative. Okay, and one more case, print of what I want to ask means ls of 100. Okay, so element crossed the element. Okay, if you are accessing the element which is not there, we are going to get error. Okay, what is that error? Indexing error. List index out of range. Okay, list index out of range, we are going to get error. Clear, right? So here we have to observe the point one thing, indexing. If we are accessing elements on out of range, then we will get error saying, list index out of range, list index out of range, list index out of range. We observed here, right? List index out of range. So this is the thing we are observing list data structure. Okay, so this is an introduction to list data structure. So day to day we will learn each and every point in the list data structure. Okay, so thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. In the next session I'm going to read how to read the list from dynamic from the